Welcome to Study Medicine. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the latest free information that's been added into the resources section of Study Medicine, and that relates to deadlines for March for Australian medical degree applications. Of course, Study Medicine provides information about 59 Australian university degrees that lead to becoming a doctor. This information is given at a very detailed level and allows you to compare each one of those 59 degrees to find the best degrees for you to apply and the best degrees, therefore, to increase your chance to be accepted into medicine. If you're interested in finding out a little bit more about how Study Medicine is constructed, have a look at the free trial section that gives information for Macquarie University's medical program, both at a summary level and at a detail level. Of course, if you're interested in more information about Study Medicine, have a look at the pricing section. Basically, the options you've got are to sign up for a free membership which gives you access and notification of the changes that have been added to Study Medicine, or to sign up for a full membership which gives you access to all of the information, both at a university summary level for 20 Australian universities with a medical degree program, or at a more detailed level. So let's head into the information that's been added into the free resources section, which is deadlines for March in 2019. In the latest information that's been added into Study Medicine, the deadlines section, and the heading for this month is Medicine Degrees in Australia. Don't forget important changes to both ANU's application process and also the introduction of UCAT into Australia this year. So as you can see, there's the normal information that's been added into Study Medicine. I won't go into all of the narrative around that. Let's just head straight into the deadlines listing. And as usual, I'll change screens and you can see this in colour and in greater detail. So here we are in the deadlines listing for March, and you can see the first item that's listed here relates to Flinders University, with applications closing at the end of this month for Indigenous applicants who want to get into Flinders. As we scroll through, you see that unlike other months, there's not a lot of activity because, of course, medicine has already commenced this year for 2019, and you can see listed in here all of the program starts for a whole pile of medical degrees at Monash, JCU and whatever. But let's go through to some of the really crucial things happening this month. So at the end of this month, end of February, you can see that interviews are taking place for Bond Medicine. The interesting thing about Bond is that it starts a lot later than everybody else. You can also see interviews taking place for Flinders Indigenous entry and the commencement of the specific science program that Indigenous applicants go through in March. And then further into the early stage of March, the other critical thing for people to note is the opening of applications for UCAT. Now, UCAT this year has replaced UMAT, and you need to separately register for UCAT. Important that you do that early on, and you'll see that UCAT applications will close later on in May, but important to apply for UCAT as soon as you possibly can. The other critical thing to note that's coming through in the deadline listing this month are changes to ANU's application process. Now, of course, ANU's medical program is a postgraduate medical program, and the ANU admission changes relate to domestic admissions for undergraduate degrees. But important to note this if you're thinking of moving through into medicine at ANU through an ANU undergraduate path, or even going to ANU for your undergraduate degree and then moving to another postgraduate medical program. Important that you notice that there's a separate application process that's now being introduced, and applications for that open on the 4th of March. You can see in the Study Medicine narrative this month more details about that, but just note those changes at ANU. Now, before we saw that Bond's medical program starts later than everybody else, we saw the interviews that were taking place, and by the 8th of March, Bond have already moved into their round 1 offers. And as we scroll through, you can see that here on the 12th of March, that's the lapse date for those round 1 offers. So you've only got 4 days, so make sure that you are onto it if you happen to get a round 1 offer from Bond. And the other really critical thing happening this month, of course, is GAMSAT. So congratulations for people who are wanting to apply for postgraduate medicine, and good luck for your success in GAMSAT. So the March deadline listing is relatively short this month. As with all things in study medicine, make sure that you check with the university or the application centre for the right deadlines. They're the only authoritative source. They do change, so make sure you do check. As I said before, if you're interested in study medicine information, make sure you sign up for the free membership to get updates about study medicine information, and of course you can also access full information about the degrees by signing up for a full membership. So thanks very much for watching, and I wish you a successful journey along your path to becoming a doctor.